My name is Bak Schlabber, and welcome to the League of Information. In today's episode, Ebola. Ebola is a crushing disease that can take a young man's life in less than a fortnight. Unlike popular belief, this disease has been around for quite some time. It actually has been known to exist since 1976. History has known several local outbreaks in Africa, but never has an outbreak been this deadly. This disease has already taken the bigger part of 2,000 lives, and recently may have also infected a fellow European. But there is yet hope. While this disease is deadly in 90% of the cases, it can easily be prevented by containing infected people. We have invited a specialist on the disease to the studio today. Good evening, Xavier Lejean.
Good evening, Bak.
So tell us, will this disease be a threat to the Western world?
Well, for my part, I think it will not be all too bad here in Europe, you know. The disease is able to do its destructive work in Africa because the people are not accepting the real threat of the disease yet. Oftentimes, people have already been to several other villages before going to one of the many clinics we've set up in Africa. In Europe, this would never happen because we would screen the disease far better and contain threats of an outbreak immediately. So, for my money, I think this disease won't spread in Europe.
That's a massive reassurance for me and the people at home. Thanks for your time, Xavier.
It's been my pleasure.
After a vacation to Africa, this man has returned to Sweden only to be put in quarantine. This man has been infected with this killer disease, probably by African locals. We have managed to acquire a special interview with this man.
Hello, my name is Vladimir Vladivostok, and I'm here on the spot as a reporter for the League of Information. Next to me is the first man to bring Ebola to Europe. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello there.
Well, let me get straight to the point. How does it feel to be infected?
Well, it feels bad, obviously. I feel miserable. It's terrible.
I can very well imagine. Do you think this is the start of an outbreak in Europe?
Yes, I do. It's horrible and it's very infectious because I got the disease.
Okay. I've got statistics from the studio, and it says, in the USA alone, thousands of people have gone to the hospital claiming to be infected with this murderous disease. But there is no reason for mass hysteria, because this disease is only transmitted by bodily fluids. So just be careful and it won't spread easily.
Lekker broodkapper.
Back to the studio.
This has been Bak Schlabber, and back to Steve for the weather.
Tons of rain.
Next to me,
Sometimes people have already been to several villages.
No way, I won't wait another day. Tired of sleeping alone.
wie is er flikker?
We meet like the song, like thieves at the dark end of the street. Tired of hiding alone.
Well, for my part, I think it will not
So break out, and I ain't tripping. Ask yourself, there's a lot worth living. When you're under the spell. So baby, if you wanna
What the fuck is jou
Jongen, hij filmt gewoon weg.
just follow me, I'll show you a way out. I'm making shit about you.
Good evening, Bak, dat moet jij zeggen.
zeggen?
Even ook ook. Even ook ook.
You're escaping.